Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance. And as is customary, we are going to start with a short little prayer. Okay, Heavenly Father, bless this community that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, each may find the joy of service. And through that service, that they may attract all they need in life. Amen. Okay, so that's our little prayer for the evening. What's been happening today? Development. Well, Christian and Devyani are on the new site. That is the main objective for them now, and the little team of people. I think we've got 3 other people working on it as well in India. So there's Devyani in India and 3 other people, and Kevin is masterminding the whole thing, in addition to doing his 40-hour-a-week job. And then we have the development on the Multiply Visa side, and I think I can probably show you share screen. Let me see if I can dig it out. It'd be this, I think, but it will be here, I think. Let me get into Facebook and see that everything is going okay there. Then I'll try the screen share. I think I'll be able to do it. But you know me, not very technically adept at all. Okay, so let's just have a look at who's here. Well, Umair has beaten Russ Cowley to the top of the comments again. Russ is slowing down. He must be old age or something. Well done, Umair from Pakistan. So we've got Pakistan and the UK, and more from Pakistan and South Africa and Nigeria. So hi to everybody from Canada, Nova Scotia, India, Nigeria. England won the T20 game against India today. I didn't even know the other 2 had been played, I'll be honest. I've just not had time to keep on top of things, and T20 doesn't interest me as much as the Test matches. But I think England are leading that series 2-1 now, with 2 games to play, I think. So it could go either way. More from Nigeria. Assad says he's top of the list. I don't think you are, Assad, but there we go. You can be top of your own personal list. More from Nigeria, and Netherlands. More from the UK, more from South Africa, and that's a name I don't recognise, Noma, so welcome. And Nigeria, and UK, Somerset. Liz does a lot of work as well on the support team, Liz Groves, as does Lismo. And Jane, of course, from north of Scotland. And more from Canada, Chris, Croatia. Lana from Croatia. She is she holds the support desk together, Lana. So really, round of applause for Lana. She has made my life easier for me to get on to the development of other things like Multiply Weezer. She's been brilliant and continues to be brilliant. So thanks so much, Lana, for all you do. Pakistan, Dominican Republic, Suriname, India, Nigeria, New Zealand, Andrew, of course, another member of our team. Rascaldi says, I'm 53. Oh, not even middle-aged. I consider myself to be getting near to middle age. So you've got a long way to go to get to middle age yet, Ross, then. South Africa. Facebook keeps flipping this. Thinks I can read quicker than I can. And we've got Ramachandra still stuck in India. South Africa, USA, Venezuela, Pakistan. More from Pakistan. Okay. And of course, Svetlana's from, no, I've said that wrong. I know that's the Russian pronunciation of the name. So I'll get told off for that. It's Lana for short anyway, is from Croatia, I think, isn't it, Lana? Okay. Forgotten what I was talking about before now. Yeah. We're pretty much up to date with everything. It's very, very slow on withdrawals at the moment because we just don't have any cash coming in. So that is slow, but everything else is going well. We can handle. We're on top of everything else, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to share a screen with you. We got the skeleton of the members area for Multiply Weezer available. If I can find it again now, I've got to get back into the app. So bear with me a little bit. More from South Africa before I go. And then I've got to go and share that. And then I've got to go back over here, I think. And hopefully that is sharing the members area. Let me see if I can get it Facebook in another browser so I can see what's going on, because I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Okay, good. So let me come back up here then. Yeah, you can see this is the members dashboard. There'll be ads up here, text ads. And there'll probably be banner ads somewhere, maybe down the side and this sort of thing. But it'll basically show you your available balance and your earnings. These figures are just in there, just as they're nothing really. So I mean, they should be naught, I suppose. And it'll show you your earnings and your withdrawals and your referrals. Very clean and easy. You put your name in. It'll have your email. You'll need to put your Weezer wallet address in there, because that's where, if you ask for a withdrawal, that's where it'll go, and that'll be your wallet in waves. Okay, and then you put your address in, phone numbers. You'll be able to change your password, normal things. More ads down here. Finances, you'll be able to deposit. I don't think these links work. I'm not sure if they do. Let me Okay, yeah, you'll be able to deposit Weezer. It says each subscription is 100. I mean, that's nonsense. It's all the calculations on the site are going to be done in dollars, and so the calculation when you put in this will be shown in dollars rather than Weezer, and then it'll calculate the Weezer at the current market value, and that'll be what you need to upload for your dollars. And then I think that's the way it'll work anyway. I'll have to verify that. And then the withdrawals, if we can, how did I get here? How do I get back out of it? Let me, yeah, if we go back, the withdrawals, here we go. Well, it's not showing an available balance, so it's perhaps, oh, you've got to update your wallet first. So there's no wallet address in there. But withdrawals will be paid directly to your Waves exchange account. So the money will come in from Waves and it'll go out to Waves. And that's what you can do when you're working with transfer of wealth. It's not what you can do, unfortunately, when you're working with creation of wealth. It relies on building the value of the token before we'll be able to do that. And we're a long way off that, but we're in the right direction. We've compressed, really, what normally takes 5 to 10 years. It took 10 years for Bitcoin, 5 years for Ethereum to get into an initial peak situation from which they dropped down again, and then they went along steadily increasing until they started to gather momentum and shot up. And we've done that initial stage and the peak, and we've dropped down again, and we're in that bobbing along stage at the moment, and that will gradually bob along at higher levels until we hit that area where it shoots up. And that normally takes, well, it took Bitcoin an additional 3 or 4 years, and it took Ethereum an additional 3 or 4 years. So I think we can do that in 1 to 2 years, but we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, that won't apply here because it's transfer of wealth. So we actually get cash in, and that cash is earned in proportions by the people in here, whether it's from revenue share or whether it's from the matrix, and then you'll be able to just withdraw it. There will be a minimum value. I think we'll probably set it, I don't know, I've not decided what we'll set it at yet, but there will be a minimum value for withdrawal, and you will need to be in the first 5 matrices. So what else will it show? It'll show your deposit history as well. Your commissions, it'll split it into, I don't know whether this will show either. Yeah, it will show you logs for the revenue share and also for the matrix commissions. So it'll split those. You'll have referral tools here. We'll have splash pages in and banner ads and things like that, solo ad text, this sort of thing to help you with your promotion. And here you'll be able to order your banner ads, text ads and login ads. These are purchased with your positions that you buy, and they start at just $3. So at $3, and it goes up in $3 increments. So the first matrix is a $3 matrix, the next one is $6, next one is $9, and so on. And then you'll have your support bonus. I don't think we'll have any bonuses, but you'll be able to submit testimonials and view testimonials. And here you'll be able to adjust your profile, of course. Okay, so that's the skeleton of that. and that's been put together now, and the main site has got a bit messed up with me adding things, but if we look here, I've been adding stuff in, and this should be shorter text, not go across, and this should be over here, and these communities, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and this should be sort of short bits underneath them. But for some reason, it's not worked out like that. But you can see down here as well, we've got compensation plan. There's more to fill in on this, and hopefully I'll get most of this completed tomorrow. It's taken me a long time today because I've also been working on this header. This all needed changing. The picture is the same, that's fine, but we needed to talk about the Weezer token a bit. I'm still not 100% happy with what I've done here, and it took me a long time. It's just getting the right feel for things. But this is the basic information that'll be in there, and the compensation plan will be here, and it'll talk about the revenue share as well. So we are moving forward with that. I'm hoping I can get most of the text done by tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Wednesday. If that's the case, then Mugen can probably sort out the mess I've made of things and be able to put it all back into place on Thursday, and it'll look something like it should by the end of Thursday, Friday, something like that. In the meantime, once I get all the text done, there's a few other bits. I've got to record a video about it. That's got to go in so that when you click on here, it'll take you to a video explaining the plan. And what else have I got to do? And then I've got to check out the members area and see that things are working correctly in there, and that will be working with Rohit there to make sure that we know exactly how it's going to calculate everything in dollars. The reason we're calculating everything in dollars rather than in Weezer tokens is because Weezer is going to increase drastically in the next few months, and if we were to set it at what's $3 in Weezer now, 0.03. If we were to set it at 0.03 Weezer tokens, and then 0.06 Weezer tokens, and 0.09 Weezer tokens, and 0.12 Weezer tokens, and so on for all the matrices, as the price of Weezer went up, it would get prohibitively expensive for new people to join, and we want to keep it cheap. We want to keep it down there so people can get in. Okay, you want to get started, it's just $3, and we wouldn't be able to do that if we calculated it in Weezer tokens, because as hopefully that Weezer is going to go up drastically in the coming months. And I'm still expecting Weezer to hit a 4-figure sum by the end of the year. So we have to have something more stable than that. And so we're calculating everything in dollars, but the uploads will be Weezer. So if you want to upload $150, or whether it's $3 or $1,000, whatever you want to upload, you'll be able to put in the dollar amount. It'll calculate that in the Weezer tokens at the current value, and then you'll be able to upload the current value of Weezer tokens, and it'll be there in your wallet as a dollar amount. And then when you want to withdraw, you'll see how many dollars you've got, and you'll be able to withdraw as many dollars as you want, and then it will then calculate those dollars in the market value of Weezer tokens at that time, and you'll be able to withdraw that. and your withdrawal will be in Weezer tokens. So I hope that makes sense to you. But that's how it'll all work. And this is what I'm working on at the moment. This page, not the layout of it, because it's me that's messed the layout up somehow, but the text that's going to go in here. So that's where we are with the Multiply Weezer, and I'm still optimistic that we can get this up and running by the end of March. It gives us another couple of weeks, roughly, doesn't it? Yeah, 2 weeks. It's the 16th today. We've got till the 31st. So hopefully we'll have it up and running before the end of March. What else is happening on development? Not a lot, I don't think. I think it is a lot, but I mean, there's nothing more that I can really show you there. So if we stop sharing that, and then I can go back to Facebook, he said, hopefully. Here we go. And we'll see what I've missed while I've been parroting on. Okay, I remember seeing some of these. Graham, desde Venezuela te apoyamos, mi amigo. Muchas gracias. From Kenya and India, and more from India. India is going to be a massive part of We Share Abundance, and they're going to be joining in droves once we get the Multiply Weezer site working, and once we get the new site working. And don't forget, they've got a massive, massive population. I think it's 1.5 billion people in India, and we can hit our targets for members purely from India alone, without scratching the surface. So India is going to be really, really important to us going forward. Mauritius, Nigeria. I mean, you're all important, but I mean, it's just that they have such a big population, and that a lot of the population are in need of We Share Abundance, and we'll be able to help massively. South Africa, hi. One day Weezer always go to moon. It one day, yeah. Fly me to the moon and let me dwell among the stars. Let me know what spring is like in Jupiter and Mars. Where else? Let's see. Multiply Weezer, KYC, or same sir. I don't think we'll need KYC in Multiply Weezer, because it's a different situation. There won't be the same opportunity for money laundering and fraud. We can have multiple accounts in there. So I don't think we're going to need KYC in Multiply Weezer. Okay. Do something about the price of Weezer. I don't know why people should be selling Weezer at $4 and $5. I don't know either. No, we can't move it up to 250. If I put a price at 250, there's so many people selling it below 250 anyway. It's not going to make any difference. I think we're at about 90 at the moment. If I'm still open in Waves, not Waves, yeah, Waves. Here we are. What are we selling at? 94. We're selling at 94 at the moment in Waves. So that's what we're at. But I mean, let me just have a look at the USDN. We've got loads and loads of people selling at like 100, 110, 121, 147, 148, 169, 170, 175, 197. So just to get to 250, there's a lot of tokens out there, a lot of cash, and to get beyond there up to 300. What have we got? Once we get to 250, there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another about 10,000 to get up to 310, which is where we need to be really. And it's just going to take time, because even if I was to put our price at $100 and we could buy the tokens in between here and $100 pretty easily, but you'd find that there'd be more coming out of the woodwork, and we just don't have the funds to buy them. And so it would just mean that we wouldn't be getting any funds in for people that were buying tokens, and it would make the situation even worse. So no, we can't just stick a high price tag on it at the moment. It'll come. Don't worry about it. It'll come. And as I say, I'm still pretty confident that we're going to be around about $1,000 or more by the end of this year. So there we go. And if people want to sell at $4, they're crackers. Buy it. If you see them, buy them. If you've got any funds. Netherlands. Jan, that's another of our support team, of course. Jan from the Netherlands. And Facebook's pausing the video. I'm not sure whether that's just my computer or whether it's Facebook or what, but hopefully it'll keep going. Russ is liking the new site, yeah. As soon as we get it ready, I'm going to contact all the people that are in that top sort of 30 bracket of people that referred people that are top referrers and things. Because if we get them in at the top of the matrix, these are the people that can go out and bring people in. And they're just going to filter down through everybody else, and they're going to create spillover. If we have those in further down the matrix, it's still going to create, but not in the same way, not in the same powerful way that if we can group them all together. And if you get one in one side, you'll find that one side of your matrix is complete, but you're struggling to fill the other side. So even though, there are not many people needed, some people are just good at recruiting, referring others, and some people are not so good at it. And it's there. I mean, the people that are not so good at it can get better at it, but so can the people that are good at it. They can also get better at it, and there's always room for improvement. Okay. Yes, yeah, you can have as many accounts as you want yourself. You can have your wife in, your goldfish, your dog, your children, your uncle, your auntie, anybody, it won't matter for Multiply Weser, because it's a different situation, because it is a money transfer situation. It's not going to be open to the same fraud and the same possibilities of money laundering and this sort of thing. So there won't be a problem with that, Andre. You can add your referral. I'm not sure what that means. Of course, there will be referral links in the back office if that's what it's about, Assad. Yeah, there will be referral links. There'll be, as I say, there'll be banners and referral links and splash pages and all sorts of things like that. Yeah, I can't promise it's going to hit four figures, but I'm confident that it will. I am. Um, I think we're going to see four figures by Christmas. Uh, I don't think we're going to need the verification in We Share Abundance, Jane, in Multiply Weezer rather. But if we did and you were qualified, we'd be able to sort it out some way. But I don't think we're going to need it. More from Pakistan. Why is it that Weezer can't launch like any other cryptocurrency? I don't know what you mean by that, Victor. We have launched Weezer, and it's there. Yeah, Nigeria is more opportunity driven too. Yeah, so we're going to see increases here in things. It's 94, sir. Is that the temperature? I like it hot. No, I guess that is the market value. I don't think it was that when I took the figures. The figures I've got are really low actually, but I don't know why. Prohibit the members from selling. No, we can't do that, and there's no way to police it anyway. And we've got Julie from where are you from, Julie? Somewhere in the East Pacific area. No, East Indonesia, I think. Are you from Indonesia? My fish can't use a keyboard. Oh dear, Russ. Well, you can help him. You can you can do a bit for him. Yeah, Multiply Weezer I think is going to be good, especially with the passive side to it. And don't forget, you know, if you've got like, if you're only interested in the passive side, which is going to give you 3 times your money back. Let's suppose you put in $3, and so you're going to get $9 back on the totally passive side on the revenue share. You're also going to have an entry in a matrix, and you're going to be the top of that matrix. But you could have spillover filling that matrix for you anyway if we get enough people at the top that are churning people through, because they are the people that are good at referring people and getting them involved. And also think about this: if you get that $9, okay, $6 will automatically upgrade you into the next matrix, and you'll have a re-entry in the other, so you'll have $3 over. But you'll also have now an entry in matrix 2, and you'll have a re-entry in matrix 1, and you'll have $3 in your pocket. So, you know, can you see how this is going to work? You're going to keep getting more and more entries, even if you're not personally referring people. You're still going to be putting more and more entries, and they're going to go into your own matrix. So your matrix will be filling through the passive income side, as well as from spillover and possibly spill under. Like if somebody gets into your level 1 that's a good recruiter, boom, it's going to fill out that side very, very quickly. So it's going to happen, and it's going to be good for everybody. And I don't think it'll take a lot of effort for people to be making Papua New Guinea. Yeah, I'm sorry, Julie, I should have remembered. I don't think it's going to take a lot of effort for people to be making $1,000 a month. Now I know $1,000 a month isn't a lot for some people, especially the people that are big recruiters, but I think they're going to be making more than that anyway. But I think that the average person can aspire to making $1,000 a month, and that is big money for the average person on the internet. Most people never make anything. So to be able to think, yeah, I can really have a really good opportunity, a good chance with this of generating $1,000 a month, then I think that's a big step forward for millions of people out there that are struggling. Will we be able to fund our account and then send dollars to member in back office to help them get started? I think we've talked about a pay it forward option. And I think it's something that we will be putting in there. So you will be able to pay it forward for people, I think. I think this was part of the discussion. I'd have to confirm with Rohit, but if it isn't, we can add it in at some stage. I personally don't like paying it forward. I don't believe it's a good policy, but I know a lot of people like to do it, and it's there. So yeah, Multiply Visa. I'm pretty sure we'll get Multiply. I say pretty sure. I'm hopeful that we'll get Multiply Visa available this month. The new site for We Share Abundance, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. It's all with Christian and Devyani. When it's ready, they'll tell me, and it'll be announced. And as soon as I know, believe me, you'll know. We're 100% transparent here. We don't hide anything from you. If things are not going well, I tell you. I told you, we're not paying many withdrawals at the moment because we're not getting the cash in. I started out with that tonight. I don't hide the fact; it's there. But we tell you the good things as well. So as soon as I know something that's good, you know as well. Okay. I will add 6 people who will buy Matrix 165 when they get back multiple in Waves Exchange. If you can afford that 165, that's the best way to go. That you get you in all 6 matrices, in all 10 matrices, and then especially if you're somebody that can recruit people and fill your matrix. If you got 6 people in, you'll make nothing on level 2. So the first 2 you'll make nothing on, but the next 4 you're going to make 10% on them. So you're going to get 10% on that second level. It's 15% on the 3rd level and 25% on the 4th level, and then that's it basically, because it'll automatically recycle and those people will come back in underneath you. Don't rely on it filling your matrix at the same speed. If you stop recruiting, people will take different times to get into the matrix. So it could be that you fill your first matrix, boom, and it's done in a day. I know there are a lot of people that will fill a matrix in a day. And you'll have your new matrix, and you'll have some people that have come into your new matrix following you through, because they'll always follow you into your new matrix straight away. But there'll be a lot of people that are in there that won't. And so you've got to just keep the thing moving. You've got, keep bringing people in, and you can make a lot of money if you are good at referring people. If you can refer 1 person a day, you can make $5,000, $10,000 a month. You know, if you can do it consistently. Okay. Right. So that's covered that. Let's have a look at the numbers. I've got some funny numbers for you here. Hope you're in good laughing mood. 226 new registrations today. We are bang in the middle of the month. It's the worst possible time, but we've got 226 new registrations. But it's a net 101 because we wiped out 125 inactives. What's the next column? Lost my train of thought. Oh, active members. Active members been going down for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, but it's on the way up again. We had an increase of 458 active members. This is averages over the last few completed days, and we're back up to 29,489. Excuse me, 400 and can't read my writing. I think it's an 8. Let's see, 189, 5, 4. No, it's 9. 29,499 it is. So almost to 29,500 again. And that's up 458 on yesterday. Why it fluctuates so much, I will never know. But there we go. New Pool 1 members that staked today, 28. So we had 28 new Pool 1 stakes today. And our elite membership base dropped for the first time ever. It's down by 5. And that is not through people cancelling their accounts, because we only had 2 accounts cancelled today. You know, the people closed their accounts and wanted the stakes back. We only had 2. So it must be that some of the people that we wiped out in this 125 had been elite members, but had not renewed their stake, because if they had an active stake, then they wouldn't have been removed. So there must have been quite a number that had expired stakes that just couldn't be bothered, and that's it, and they've gone. So our number of elite members gone down for the first time. It's gone down by 5. The site ranking has gone down as well. We've gone much closer to back to 10,000 with 9,768, and that we've lost 116 places. Once again, we get the new sites, even one of them, and it'll affect both sites. It'll affect the ranking of both sites because there's going to be links between them, and people are going to visit, they're going to see things, and we're going to see improvements there as well. When I took the figures, I know some people have been saying they're showing 94 and 95. When I took the figures in Coin Ranking, it was showing $84.55 for Visa tokens. The trading volume is, again, fairly low. It's not as low as yesterday, but it's fairly low. It's $8,088 over the past 24 hours. And in the back office, when I took the figures, it was $46.31. So people are selling at crazy prices against Waves tokens, and they're going to regret it in a big way because, as I say, I am 100% confident that the Visa token is going to increase significantly over the coming months, and by Christmas, I am forecasting 4 figures. Now that is hopeful rather than what's the word? it is hope, but it's based on what I know is going on and what we've got going on in the background and what's happening behind the scenes and everything else. And I'm confident, hopefully confident, or confidently hopeful. I don't know what you would call it. It's not a promise. I can't promise. I suppose at best it's a guess, really. But it is an educated guess, and I believe we'll be at round about 4 figures by Christmas. So the people that are selling for $40 or whatever they're selling for now, they're going to have big regrets, aren't they? I mean, you sell one token for $40 now, and what can you buy with $40? I don't know. If you're really desperate for the money, well, okay, I suppose, but you're going to be kicking yourself when you think, oh, if I'd have hung on to it for a few months, I could have got $1,000 for it, you know. But that's the way it is. Anyway, because of these low figures, the coin ranking has dropped down significantly. We're 634, ranked 634. But once again, you're going to see that improve drastically, and I believe it's going to get easily into the 400s once we get the new sites up, and it's going to do better from there on. Okay, so those are the numbers. What else have we got? That's madness. Why on earth would a person refuse $50 free a month? Well, there you go. Yeah, people think that they can get rich overnight, and if they don't do it, then they go where the grass is greener. But you know, when you get over the other side of the fence, you find that the grass is just as hard to cut, and it's when you look back, it's probably not as green as the grass you've already left. So a lot of people will leave We Share Abundance, cash in, get their money out. A lot of people are cashing in now. I mean, they only joined in January and February. Now, some of these are people from Pakistan, and they're upset because their ID cards are not being accepted for verification. And there's not much I can do about that at the moment. But you know, they only came in February or sometimes January, and it cost them $30, and $30 is all they're getting back, because that's the way the rules are written. They can't come in, put $30 in, get $100 stake, and expect $100 refund. So they get the $30 back. They don't lose anything, but they can get an enormously profitable position now for a crazy knockdown price, and yet they don't see that, and they take their $30 back, and they're going to go with that $30, and what are they going to do with it? They're going to put it into some Ponzi scheme, and they're going to think, oh, I'm doing great, I've got 5% a day coming in, and if they're lucky, they'll get the money back. And if they are one of the unfortunate ones, which is the majority of the people in these things, they're going to lose that $30. And they'd have been far better just sticking with it here. Okay, that's it. Okay. Withdrawals. I told you at the right beginning, they are very, very slow, because with no cash, that's it. That's the situation. If there's nothing coming in, there's nothing going out. And I'm certainly not going to sell your tokens for $20 or $40 or whatever people are selling them at, just to pay a few people, because it wouldn't pay everybody anyway. So you're going to have to just stick with the situation as it is at the moment. Okay, back to be grateful when you get something, be gracious when you don't. What about the I ams? What about the I ams? Here's a good one. I am totally resilient. I mean, we covered it yesterday as well in failing forward. I am failing forward. We covered resilience, but look for people that have been knocked down and see how they react. And if they're people that got back on the feet and give it another go and got knocked down and they keep getting up and they keep going, then you want to get involved with those people, because those are the people that you want to be like, because you are going to get knocked down. It's going to happen to every one of us. We're going to be knocked down many, many times on our path forward. And it's not about getting knocked down. It's about whether you stay down or whether you get back up again. So that's what the resilience is about. I am resilient. And I tell you, I am resilient. There's nobody going to knock me down and keep me down. They might knock me down, they might stand on me, they can do whatever they want, but I'm getting up and I'm carrying on going where I'm going. And you've got to have that attitude. And another one is, I am a joyful spirit. And this is so important. You've got to count your blessings every day. Nice song. I think it was Bing Crosby. I don't think it was from White Christmas, but it might have been. And it goes, when I'm weary and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. Okay, so count your blessings every day, because what you focus on, you're going to get. In fact, what you focus on, you're going to get more and more of. And people tend to focus on the wrong things. They focus on, I can't have, or I can't do, or I can't afford, instead of focusing on how can I, and this sort of thing, and your blessings. The more you focus on your blessings and the more grateful you are for them, the more gratitude you have, then the more you're going to attract into your life. It just works that way. And I know I always say I don't like this pay it forward thing, and because I've tried it, and it, generally speaking, you're going to get let down by the people that you pay in. If they haven't got the drive and the enthusiasm to just get involved for $3. Okay, if it's somebody that genuinely hasn't got $3, then fine, give them a break. But there are not many people that couldn't find $3 if they really believed that it could get them $1,000. Okay, but do help those that are less fortunate. So find ways of helping them. If you're going to pay it forward, put conditions on it. Make it conditional, somehow, or do something. I don't know. But yeah, help them by all means. Help anybody you can. Always help people. Not necessarily connected with your opportunity. Just be helpful to people. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice to help people, just to do a good turn, good deeds. It makes you feel good. Especially nice to do something anonymously and people don't know, and you can see them and they're so happy and they don't know where it's come from, and you think, yeah, I did that, and it's good. So help those that are less fortunate. Focus on your victories, focus on your blessings, focus on your talents. We all have talents, and we all have different talents, and we all have different abilities in those talents. Some people have the same talent, but they have different levels of competence in those talents or whatever. So focus on the good things, focus on your blessings, focus on your victories, focus on your talents. And it's a good thing to write down your blessings. Start writing down, people think, oh, I've got nothing, this is, and they're all negative. Start writing down your blessings. See how many you can get. Start with just 5. See if you can get to 5. And then see if you can get to 10. And you'll find that you'll probably fill a couple of sheets, 2, 3 sheets of paper. I think there was a guy that actually wrote a book once he started doing this, and he'd been so depressed, and then somebody told him to write down his blessings, and he had so many that he put it into a book, and I can't think of who it was now and what the book's called, but it's not one I've read, but I did read about this situation at some stage. So write them down, and that's the I ams I've got for you today. So be young at heart, and that's it. We also need to log in to Multiply Weezer every day or not? No, you don't need to log in. There's no rewards for logging in, but I don't think we're going to make that a condition. I think it's advisable to do it. I think you should do. You should keep on top of things. You should know what's happening. But no, I don't think it'll be a requirement. Russ, come for a rum or two. Okay. Maybe we do a round for the house, Russ. Chris, yeah. Okay. I used to be fond of rum, but the golden variety, not the Bacardi type, and not the very black rum, the very dark navy rums. But in the West Indies and in Bermuda, they have some nice light rums, good Goslings and Coburns, and anyway. That's another story, isn't it? That's me done for today, really. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Hopefully I'll have the text completed. But it does take me time because I write things and I don't like them. And so it takes me time. But hopefully we'll get something that is informative, not too hypey, and yet good. And I've lost my app. I can't get out of here. I had an app somewhere called Melon app, which is what runs this thing, and it's got to be in one of my browsers. While I'm looking for it, fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. Be young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind if you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. And life gets more exciting with each passing day, and love is either in your heart or on its way. Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart? For as rich as you are, it is better by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, think of all you derive out of being alive. And this is the best part, you have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. That took a bit of remembering. Anyway, I've still not found my app. It's got to be in this one then. Yeah, I got it. Okay, see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. God bless you all. Love you all. Share love, share abundance. Let's see what we can do before we get the new sites up. I know there'll be a lot of people flowing in once they're there. Let's see if we can get a few in before. God bless you.